Oh no, it's gone sideways.
Oh no.
There you go.
Here, you got it.
You
fucker. Right.
Again.
Second time.
Alright,
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
welcome. Oh, you bitch.
fuck you.
Welcome to
the BFAM Podcast.
We are here today with our special and good friends, Nicholas and Josh. I fucked
like a
that
Greek
up.
name.
Damn. Damn. I don't know. That
What
was
the fuck was
a
that?
Josh
Nicholas.
moment.
Nicholas.
How are we, lads?
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel better after the 2 coffees and sculling the drink.
Yeah.
Today's
Oh, that's
podcast we are all drinking
Yes.
today,
Yes.
so you know it's going to be a good one.
What are we drinking, lads? I'm on the Woodstocks, 7%, because I'm a fucking fiend.
On the paddy wagon, I'm on the Gold Export.
Not
It's called
his.
Gold. Yeah, not mine. Not mine. It was just in the fridge.
I'm drinking long whites because they're easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking cider because fuck drinking.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fucking hell.
Right.
Oh,
well.
fuck, I'm a bit tipsy already. Yeah, I shouldn't have sculled it.
Nah, it makes it all the better.
Oh. Alright.
Makes us all funner and goes smoothly.
Yeah, a little bit more
free
relaxed,
flowing.
but it's a bit tough after you're drinking yesterday as well.
Yeah, no, fair enough. For the listeners, we hung around at my place and had a few brewskis last night, so we were a little bit hungover.
How much did you guys drink last night?
Not much, but it really hit.
I had 3 left out of my $12, so
Really?
9.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't know how much I drank, but I still got a few left, so
Man,
I'm happy with it.
you
Fair
had
enough.
3.
I had 6, I think.
Oh, good job.
Good man.
I thought you.
It's not bad for Josh to drink
Yeah.
6, honestly. It used to be like a 2-hit quitter.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't even need to say that.
The peer pressure really got to you.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fucking hell.
I think we should start off with pretty much who you guys are. Little introduction. What you guys do. How'd you get here?
That's a loaded
Yeah, we
question.
drove here in a car.
True.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Sorry, what's a car? I'm not from, you know, the
Oh,
pristine.
so you're black. I
Yes.
forgot.
Oh, we don't know what a
It's-
car
It's
is.
like a horse carriage.
Okay.
Except the horses are in the car. You know,
Alright.
It's just like a rolling middle
So
box.
it's like a middle
That's a
box
good
with
way
a
of
horse in it, or
Yeah, so
right?
like you only have to feed the horse, but like from a pump.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
liquid food.
Liquid. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, right.
Nice.
Good for their.
Can
good
we-
For their
can-
hooves.
Oh, right, of course.
Can he drink it?
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic.
It'll give you pretty much all the calories you ever need, and then you'll die.
Oh,
Sweet.
awesome! Just what I want to know.
Yeah, perfect.
You guys know that there's another Toyota. It's like meant to be an e-vehicle, but it runs off hydrogen.
Yes.
Have
What?
you seen that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a completely like hydrogen powered vehicle. And all that comes out of the exhaust is water, and you can drink it.
No.
Yeah. I
I've
did
just
hear
seen it,
about
yeah.
that.
They were
Yeah.
quite up to date on all the electrical shit, eh? But yeah, I thought that's fucking crazy.
Nice.
And all they do for fuel is they just separate like hydrogen atoms, and that's it.
That's sick.
Car fully
Yeah.
powered on hydrogen. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. No, that's nuts. It's just too bad that the infrastructure isn't built around
Yeah.
hydrogen.
Yeah, it could work in like at least our city because there's like a lot of room, but places like I don't know, France and Tokyo, there's no
Yeah.
places to build it, especially if it's trying to support a lot of cars. I
Yeah.
don't think it works, but if everyone's driving those, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
If you're stuck in the desert, you just sit behind the exhaust and just have a drink.
So you've got a point.
Get someone to rev it, and it has been tested. Some guy actually drank water from it, and he said it tasted pretty good.
Mean.
Fucking hell. That's
I
loose.
don't know why you don't see more of them. I'm pretty sure it's only Toyota doing it right now.
Mm.
The rest of them are just like electric battery powered vehicles, from what I know.
Right.
Sorry, that was a tangent.
No, it's perfect. It is
We
perfect.
love tangents here.
That's kind of the point.
Ah.
So yeah, we'll start off with how we all met. and
Ooh.
sort of just like build up stories leading on to the present day
Oh,
today.
fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember when I met you guys.
I remember you from YMCA in the little corner.
Yeah,
playing
that
on
was
PSP.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because yeah, my dad didn't want to hang around me, so he sent me to the YMCA. And then, yeah, everyone else there was too weird. A lot of weird people at the YMCA, but you guys were like the only kind of okay people, and even then, I just didn't want to talk.
Yeah, no, we were just
No,
chill.
fair enough.
Yeah. Weird place, eh? Because it's just a basketball court.
Yeah. It's just a big hall.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. no,
I
it
actually
was
remember the
fun time,
YMCA
like.
one time. We went to go see, I think it was a Shrek movie, and the whole row, which was booked out for the YMCA kids, every seat had vomit on it.
No.
Every single seat had vomit on it. I
Yuck.
don't know how that can actually happen, because that was at the old cinema, and it was only just big rows. You know how like the new cinemas is like different sections.
Oh,
and
is
it's
that
not
the
all
Tauranga one?
connected. No, the Mount
Mount.
one.
Oh,
That's shut down now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they had the rows that would stretch across like the entire cinema, and it probably would have been like at least 20 seats per row. It was like 20 vomits. Which
Yeah.
is insane, and we just had to sit down on them. It was like, what the fuck?
I
no?
feel so sorry for the dude that had to clean all that shit up. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Just have some respect at the cinema. There's always someone cleaning up after you, and
Yeah.
like, fuck, even after a movie, you just see shit everywhere.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It sucks, man.
And then the especially with Marvel, whenever there's end credits, the span of time where they
Those guys
can
go
clean.
crazy for it, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
The time that they're able to actually clean shortens significantly.
Oh, would do, eh?
Yeah.
I never thought of that, but yeah. Holy shit.
So they
so like
hate
the movie
Marvel
industry's
movies.
like fucking over like the actual cinema employees.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Mm.
I never thought of that, but yeah, fucking hell.
It's cooked. It's seriously cooked.
Yeah. What about how? Was it intermediate? Because you grew up in Wellington.
Yeah,
And-
primary school.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend.
So was it intermediate when I first met you?
No, I
pretty
think
sure.
it was college, I think. Because I used to hang out with Brad and Connor in
Yeah.
intermediate. And then through them is when we started like year 9 college, which is when I met Nick. And I think through Nick I met you.
Yeah.
Was that year
I
9?
think it was year 9. Because I remember when we were still tight with Patrick and we were like super into Rust at the time.
Oh, yeah,
Me and Patrick used
Fuck
to play
yeah.
Rust, and then you and Patrick used to play Rust, and then we
Oh,
started playing
yeah,
Rust.
no, I remember I didn't like you, which is quite a,
Shot out.
a common
Shot.
thing. No, because I knew him from intermediate school, and I remember just for like a day in intermediate, you'd go walk to the beach or something, and I remember like it's pretty much like a big parade of kids walking to the
I
beach,
remember this.
and Josh was like smaller than what you'd think he would be for an intermediate kid. And I remember walking to the beach, and I catch up with him. We like neck and neck, and he like looks at me. I don't know him. He looks at me, and I look at him. And he just fucking pushes me.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Just pushes you into traffic. Yeah, fuck this guy.
No, he just pushed me into other kids. Like as if like overtaking him was like a sin or something. He just pushes me out. I was like, I don't like that cunt. And then, surely I get a pass on the C word.
Yeah.
C word's kind of banned in this house, but we say it anyway.
Sorry. In the moment.
NASA.
Shut up.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty unlikely that I would become fucking mates with him. But
Fucking
Happen.
whole leg is asleep.
Sitting on it.
Yep.
you want a horse fight?
No, please.
Get hell.
It'll hurt like a bitch.
So that's how I met you, and you two. Wow. Okay, that sums me up. Cool boys.
Yeah, it was basically through intermediate of what was like room 20A. 'Cause that's when I first met you. I think it was in room 20.
Year
Mr.
8.
Bassett?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. I just remember Jamal trying to beat the fuck out of us and winning every time.
No.
Yeah.
Rephrase that. Beating the fuck out of you lot. I was the pussy in the bag.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a few times you would fucking yeah, let's go, and you just nah.
Yeah,
He
nah.
would just absolutely throw you.
Just drop his shoulder.
I actually
on the
remember
floor.
I jumped on his back and he just fucking threw me over top and just backslammed me on the ground. I was like, oh, yikes.
Fuck it hell. Intermediate was such a weird school, eh?
It was fun.
Fun time. Did you know that they've replaced the you know how the playground had bark constantly? On the
No,
ground?
because it had a green.
Yeah,
sort
they
of
changed
sponge.
it.
I'm pretty
They
sure
had it back in year 7, but not in year 8.
Yeah,
They changed
they
it.
changed it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
bark in
that's
year
right.
7 because
Yeah.
I remember like in cold mornings you wear Roman sandals.
Yeah.
And
That
bark
shit would just get
in it.
stuck in there.
Oh,
Oh, it's
it's
terrible.
awful.
Way.
I had such strong feet.
Why they would make children stand on wood shavings and
Probably to
Bits.
stop them running around and hitting shit.
good point.
Yeah.
Did we learn
Didn't
from it
think
though?
of that.
Nah, not a bit.
No.
You'd rather have a safe ground to walk on because I feel like the damages and like splinters and stuff was
You know,
probably-
it just sticks
Yeah,
in the
true.
eye.
yeah,
Oof.
awful.
Yeah, but then again, that spongy shit in the summer gets so hot. It's
Oof.
probably doing more damage to your feet than the bark would.
Probably, but that stops like little rascals grabbing like the powder of bark and just throwing it at people's faces.
Oh,
And shit.
yeah.
I don't think that ever happened at intermediate, but at my primary school, fuck, it happened a lot.
Oh,
People were
yeah.
just throwing bark everywhere. It's like,
What was it?
Always big holes in the
Yeah,
bark.
at Omani, that sandbox pit. Can't
Yeah.
you just throw everything?
Yeah,
throwing sand.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jackie, you gotta go.
Yeah, you got it. You're gapping, right? Shit.
I remember that my primary school got rid of the sand pit because kids kept pissing in it.
Yuck.
Like that was a real problem for them, so they were like, "Fuck it, no, you can't have a sand
What,
pit."
just some
Get
guys,
rid of it."
some little kids just pull down their pants and just start going ham?
Well, I think they'll try to do it sneakily, like dig a little hole and lie like a plank and piss in the hole or something.
That's gross as shit. Yuck.
Fucking
Yummy.
hell. Shit. Oh, what was the question? What were we
It's
talking
pretty
about?
much how we met and how we got to this stage.
Right.
So yeah, just intermediate, all throughout college, then work.
Yeah, yeah, work.
Yeah,
And
Playing
basically.
games.
It all falls apart. eventually.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
I think
it's interesting.
yeah, having the opportunity to try get you that job for being a Sparky was probably like the one connector to still stay a little bit together. Otherwise,
Yeah.
then fuck, who knows what would have happened.
Mm.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty thankful for that, to be honest.
yeah. No, I much appreciate it.
It's like, you fucking owe me.
You owe me your entire career, brother.
So it's
Pretty much. Right, let's start with stories. So I remember quite vividly some very great times going to Lake Rufukaitu and just being thrown the fuck around on the back
Yeah.
of your dad's.
It's a shame.
Jet
It's a
boat.
shame that's kind of ended.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun to actually like fucking take mates somewhere. What are you laughing
I'm
at?
laughing at now that he's brought up biscuit. I'm laughing at Keegan losing his pants when he.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell, that was
He was still holding on, wasn't he? Yeah. Later on.
I feel like that's happened to everyone at least, because when you're behind on a biscuit, you know the boat will turn and the biscuit will just go in the opposite direction, and if you're even for like a little bit in the water, your pants are coming down.
Yeah.
You can tie them as tight as you want. They'll probably still come down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was we actually had like a talk whether or not to like take the girls because
Oh, shit.
Oh, good point.
and like no one else is on the lake, but at least like warning them beforehand
Yeah.
that the pants probably will come down.
You kind of
There's
encourage
nothing
him.
you can do.
Yeah. Kind of encourage him to wear like a one piece.
Yeah, I don't know, or just like a tracksuit.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Just not bikini and
yeah.
underwear. Yeah.
It-
No,
it
they're
was
gone.
It was a really prime location to actually go biscuiting. Like I
100%.
can't think of a better place, to be honest, because it's naturally heated by the Rotorua mud pools.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if
Still
it's-
cold,
even if it's
but,
like
it's warmer than what it would be.
Faintly warm, but I remember like 6 o'clock at night, maybe coming in for like the last biscuit of the night. You could just stay in the water forever. It was so unbelievably warm. You can just sit there, and that's unreal.
Yeah.
That's good.
Everywhere else in New Zealand, I swear the lakes are too fucking cold, and
Yeah.
it's just not fun. But that is a special lake, man. I
Yeah,
haven't been back
it
there
is.
in ages.
Yeah. Last time I went, I'm not sure if you came with. I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah. We slept in the tent, and you were in your car. Patrick was in his car, and we were just in a circle.
Oh, fuck. That was so much fun.
You got something there, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
And had a fucking dog shit sleep.
And was that at the same lake? Did you guys go there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, no boat.
Oh, it's still a nice place to just go and relax, eh? Like, it really is something else.
Yeah, 'cause we camped out with Huck and Lee there as well. And we just got fucked up.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So much.
Fuck, it's a lovely place. We got a dog, Zeke, my dog Zeke, and we got him because we could take him to such like cool camping places and just have a good time with the dog there. And then as soon as we got him, we went there to go on holiday, and they said, nah, no dogs allowed. Because no one else picks up the dog's shit. And we just got this dog to go actually be outdoors with, because we actually went camping a lot. And I swear since then, I just haven't been back. Fucking crazy.
Because of Zeke?
Yeah. Because it's like, you don't want to lock a dog away and when you're going out camping. I feel like you'd rather find another location where it can come, because it's like, it's great for a dog.
Yeah, definitely.
Go
I mean, if you're ever wanting to go out camping to a place that you know doesn't allow dogs, bring him here. We've looked after him before. We don't mind.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's a little bit too excited for Sam. Maybe Sam
He might
whacked the cane on him. He's a bit of an old dog.
Sam would probably just look at him and try to be the alpha, and he won't. But try to.
Ass up, down, face down, ready to go.
Yeah, and try to get him to calm down, but
Yeah.
still doesn't happen. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, biscuiting was actually all good, eh? But I think
It's so fun.
I think it was it made it a bit better because we went with my dad, and he had a racing jet boat. Bit of pros, bit of cons to that, because obviously the rooster tail, which comes out from the back of the engine, spitting the water. If he even puts like a bit too much on the gas, you just get sprayed with really hot water.
Yeah.
It wakes you up a bit, but you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
Whereas just like a nice, like quite powerful dinghy can do much sharper turns, and you don't get the rooster tail smacking you so hard in the back. But it was always nice, at least, to go behind a jet boat.
Yeah. I
Just
always
made
found
sense.
it was fantastic how, after a couple times of learning how to properly do it, like I remember the first time going biscuiting with you, you were trying to teach me, like, if you're going around the corner, you have to be as far to the side as you can, and lifting it up to get like the
honestly,
proper skim.
Looking back on that was a bit too extreme of like a lesson, because you're not going to be half in the water.
Yeah, but doing it enough times, you know your limits and like what to hold on to.
Definitely
and
what
all
you
that.
can do.
Like, because the biscuit had those like fins at the back, pretty much, and you just like
which you
wrap
could,
your
like,
legs around that.
Yeah, but I remember I was quite I mustn't have been much fun to biscuit with, because if someone wasn't leaning enough, I'd grab their life jacket and pull them over
You
with me.
literally did that to me. I was so like, when you took me, I was literally like, no, I'm too scared to even go near you. You're just like, fucking come here, wrap me around. I was like, bro, you're off the biscuit. I'm about to go with you. I'm like, shut up, just do it.
That's mean though. You get the turn, and then you're like, okay, that's actually doable. I can do that time.
Yeah.
But it's scary. I can imagine if it was like my first time or something, and my brother grabbed my life jacket and like threw me on the other end of the biscuit, and it's just like sideways going the whole turn, that I would probably not want to do it again.
Yeah, so that's what freaked me out. I was just like, oh, what the fuck? Why are we like half on and like the biscuit's up in the air? I was just like, Jesus Christ.
That's probably like, even though it's just biscuiting behind a boat, it's probably like one of the more extremist spots that I've done.
Yeah, because if you fall off, you're tumbling for
you're
a
gonna
solid
feel it.
3
Yeah,
seconds.
and there's actually been like a few pretty bad accidents. I don't remember who. It might have been Ruben. He got clotheslined by the rope connecting to
did he?
really bad clothesline.
no.
Yeah, hit his neck and everything, shit like that. And it can actually, like, even if you just fall off wrong and you just hit your head or something,
Yeah.
you'll fucking feel it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But you gotta be not scared to actually like let go and just know that you're just gonna get picked up again, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's okay to fall off. As like,
Yeah,
as
you
long
got a
as
life
you do it
jacket.
right. It's better than
Yeah.
having a serious accident.
I think it was like the first time I was on, you were like, all right, watch out for the whiplash. I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck that's gonna do. And then as soon as you said let go, I still like kept holding on. I just got fucking shit whipped so hard. I was just like, all right, that's it, I'm fucked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
get walled.
that the slack of the rope after we pick back up speed again is fucking brutal. I dislocated my shoulder one time because the slack was just so you're meant to be holding on, and then the boat gets a hold of it and you get like godly jolted like that, but I was holding on with one arm and it just went
Oh yeah.
popped out like that. It was
And if you're like straight armed too,
Yeah.
you've got no strength in your elbow
yeah.
holding that pressure.
just
so.
dumb shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
slack ended up being the most causes of fucking injury on that.
Yeah, I remember many times where you would see that your dad's still going, not realizing that there's slack on the line, and you would just let go
Yeah.
and just kind of slide off when,
Yeah.
when he takes off. Yeah. Do you have any fucked up stories on the biscuit there? Josh?
No, not me. Usually it's like, I remember how you were talking about before, how you were a shit person to biscuit with. I was like
Thank you for
on the
putting
edge.
it so kindly.
And we were like, we were going around. I was on like the side by the water. And I was like, I had my shoulder in the water. I was like hanging off the biscuit. And Nick's like, move over, move over. Where am I supposed to go?
Just fall off into the water.
Yeah, it was like trying to shove me over. And I'm like,
No, in hindsight, I just wanted you to move like your leg off the biscuit and have the leg in the water so that I could move my back a little bit more over. Because like fucking hell. I'm sorry, but at the time it meant a lot to me.
And then we had two biscuits behind the boat, and then like you had a single person biscuit, and then it was triple. It was a
triple, but we put 2 people on it just for like weight distribution and stuff.
Yeah. So when it came to having 2 on the back, it was normally Jaden that would be on the single.
Yeah, it's because he thought he was such a hard
bounce
cunt.
on top of us.
I remember Keegan. I think he was on the single. And I think me and you were on the double. And like,
You went on top of him.
how it happened, but he like did a whole 180 and landed on our biscuit.
The double biscuit was arguably more dangerous than fucking single, because I remember hanging off the side doing a skim, and because usually this I'm talking in relative to the single biscuit swinging in behind. So if we're doing a turn and I'm hanging off the side, this biscuit ends up actually. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, he's good. This biscuit would start skimming later, so what would happen, he would get so much speed and just hit into me on the side of the biscuit, and I would get sandwiched at like 30 kilometers. It's just fucking, oh dude. It hurts.
Yeah.
It really hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, if one biscuit gets flung all the way till pretty much you're 90 degrees with the boat, and the single's like just tailing behind it, this biscuit is going fucking so fast into the
Fucking hell.
Have you ever had like a biscuit that's like when you go over the wake and shit, it's just flipped upside down and someone's still hanging on underwater?
Yeah, I did that. I held on for like almost till I was like drowning.
Let go.
Yeah, I was just like, surely you stop. He never stopped, so I had to let go until he saw my head bob up. But it was actually a long time I held on underneath. Fuck. Fucking hurts as well with all the water resistance. It's not good.
Yeah, because I went biscuiting with a couple surf mates over by Maracana Island and stuff, and it was super flat.
Oh, in the ocean, not a lake.
No, we went on the ocean. It was dead flat, so I was like, oh, this is a perfect time to go. And my mate Daniel, he flipped upside down, and literally he couldn't let go because the handles you hold on to, his arm got stuck in that. So he's literally just getting dragged.
Fucking hell, you can't have that happen.
And we're just like, yo, we can't see Daniel. And so Tony just slows down the boat. We just see this, motherfuckers are still under there. We're just like, bro, why didn't you let go? He's got his arm stuck.
Yeah, it can be honestly dangerous, but biscuiting's way more accessible than like water skiing or anything like that, even like a banana. I remember doing a banana in like year 8 camp, and that just wasn't fun.
Yeah, no, you can't skim or anything. You're just kind of being trailed behind.
Yeah, it's like a little roller coaster in the water, and there's nothing exciting. But for little kids, I can get that.
Yeah,
it's probably made for them, not 18-year-old fellas.
And on the package on the banana, it'll have 3 adults. Sitting on it. You're like, oh, okay.
But they're probably horse dads and they're
Good point.
Because did you guys go to the Blue Lake in college? Like, you know how there was
Blue Lake?
It was like the Blue Lake camp, the Go Feral camp and stuff. Because I know Josh and I went on the Go Feral camp. Did you guys go to the Blue Lake one? Because that's where they went for biscuiting.
I don't know. I think I only remember year 7 camp where we were at that big place and Brad broke his nose on the flying fox.
Oh,
Toy Ridge?
yes.
Toy Ridge, was that it?
That was the one
I
with
don't
the
know the name.
paintball field. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
They had a lot of activities. It was pretty cool.
There was like archery and then they had a paintball field with like the slingshots and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Didn't he have to get sent home or did he just stay in like the cabins and stuff?
I think they waited around for a little bit because they thought it wasn't so bad.
Mm.
And then he ended up getting a ride home and they found out, yeah, it's a broken nose.
Oh, man. rough.
That would suck. If it's like
Fucking
out of
hell, yeah.
place, man, trying to pop a nose back in place, you have to put so much force into it.
Yeah, and it hurts like
Fuck
shit.
that, yeah.
Are you meaning like the bone?
Yeah,
The
so
bone
it's
back
like
in
this part's
place.
completely cooked on the side, and it's just like you got to push like that, and just that motion there. Oh, your eyes are gonna be watering like there's no tomorrow.
I'd imagine that would actually break off more bone, wouldn't it? Because if you've got something that's rigid, like that, and there's something hanging off the side, if you try push that really hard, are you not doing a bit more damage like that?
Not quite. It's more of like putting it back in place. So when it comes to it, if they can, when they do an MRI scan, they can actually see it's like, all right, cool. So this part broke off, or this part's fractured. We can actually just do a bit of surgery and fix it up. But if it's like a real bad snap and you try and put it back, you're just gonna fuck
they
it up
do
even more.
surgery on it.
You can.
I
can.
just thought broken noses was like, it's crooked forever, dog. You look like an Australian now,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, I mean, over time, if it's just like you don't want to put in a medical bill, then it's just like, yeah, no, fuck, I'm just gonna have a screwed up nose. But if it's like, no, all right, we'll actually get the nose fixed, then it's just like, yeah, we can either do certain surgeries, or you can just like wait over time. We can just like put like a barricade over top of it just to make sure it's like straight and shit.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to grow
God.
up to have a crooked nose coming like that, because that would fuck up your breathing cycle and all that jazz.
Oh, it really would, yeah. You'd have like
Yeah.
a cleft nose.
Yeah. You'd only be able to breathe out of your left nostril.
Which happens anyway, which I found, like, when I was smoking cigarettes, I could actually breathe through both nostrils, but as soon as I started vaping, one nostril is always more blocked than the other.
Yeah.
That's what the nose is supposed to do.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah, it's called the nose cycle. It's like one side, like almost gets inflamed. Way more blood goes to it. I don't know why. It's so that like, not right now because I just had a shower. But yeah, it's what it's supposed to do. One nostril is supposed to be.
I
a lot
only
better.
thought that was because of vaping.
I because for me, like I've got hay fever and shit. I always just thought, oh, it's just my allergies. So I was like, one nostril is just going to be blocked the entire time, so I'm fucked.
Who's the
That's hay
culprit?
fever.
Yeah.
I really thought it was vaping.
Nah,
And is it not? It's like
it's what the body's
your
supposed
mum
to do.
doesn't smoke. Have you ever talked to her about it?
About the nose, no.
Let me know.
Search it up. It's a proper thing.
That's insane. Because I like when I was a kid, I could breathe clearer than water, dude. It was great. Just wake up in the morning.
Yeah, no, I could
both
do the same
nostrils.
thing.
No, it was never a problem. But
What about
now it's pain.
tonight when you're going to bed? Notice that, like maybe like 2 hours in between, you'll notice that your left nostril works a lot better than your right, and then
Oh,
2
yeah, it'll
hours later,
change,
your
yeah.
right nostril. Yeah, no, that's a thing that your body's supposed to do.
Huh.
I've learnt something today.
Mm.
Thank you.
No worries, anytime.
That's fucking awesome.
Great.
Wow, so it's
Useful.
natural.
Yeah.
You've kind of blown my mind. I'm stunned.
So no, it's not the cause of vaping. Do you know what?
That's fucking good to know.
I've heard of popcorn lung. I don't know what that is.
Popcorn lung.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
What is that?
It's I think it's swollen bronchi in your lungs. A lot of people think it's been debunked. I know Brad thinks it's debunked, but I'm too scared to actually tell him it's true. Because when they're doing autopsies on people and they open up the lungs, they can tell if they've been vaping because of popcorn lung.
Oh shit.
So it is real from like at least a scientific point of view. Like it has been proven in at least autopsies, which I find a bit more believable than a scientific study saying, yeah, this is what happens.
Oh, yeah,
If you've actually
100%.
cut open the body and there's a correlation between vaping and that problem, then yeah, absolutely. So
But I mean, you also got to look at like other factors that could be affecting the
Oh.
person's health and shit.
Yeah, like
yeah,
work
without a doubt.
environment.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But I think I can believe it with good confidence. But I don't. It doesn't stop me. I just
Yeah.
keep fucking doing it.
And an autopsy is probably the most truth.
Yeah, you
kinda
see
thing.
instant results almost from like
Yeah.
what the person's done with their body. But yeah. No, absolutely. I obviously, if you stop smoking, about like 8 months in, you're back to normal.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, you can reverse damages from smoking. It's not the end.
Yeah, your
But the
body's
cancer
amazing.
risk goes down after about like 2 months. Pretty much. You're not
Shit.
as prone to cancer. Like, your body is quite remarkable at
Healing.
getting your body back on track if you stop what you're doing. So, yeah. I think it's nice to be aware of it. But, yeah.
Fuck, that's pretty sick.
So while we're young, go hard.
I think so. Because
Wait, isn't that the whole saying? It's like, oh yeah, your liver can like reprogram itself or like heal itself after a while.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
Probably the liver, not the kidney. But
Yeah,
we can
no.
lose one of those, so it's okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
You can have half your liver removed and it will grow back to full.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can just be
Fucking A.
chucked on a kidney list.
Fucking
You'll be
A.
fine.
Let's go. I just think go hard because Australia's banned vaping now.
Oh shit,
Have
really?
they actually?
Yeah.
When did
Wow.
they do that?
A couple of years ago, I think.
But
Oh,
let me
fuck.
guess, cigarettes are still...
Oh yeah, big
I
time.
don't think so. I don't,
No,
There's no
surely.
way that
no,
Australia
I
has
think so.
banned
You
all-
can still vape, but you need a doctor's certificate, and all that is like the same how people would get weed in,
Right.
America. Oh, I'm feeling this, and that.
Yeah, basically a
Really?
prescription for it. But surely they haven't banned cigarettes.
I think so.
No.
They're a pretty forward country like that. I think they have, but there's still a grey market for it. You're not going to get rid of it because
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's
big
just...
tobacco.
Oh yeah, big time.
But are you searching it up?
Yeah.
Australia ban on cigarettes
This is going to be interesting.
because Brad gets orders. Brad owns a vape store. He
Right,
he gets orders from Australia, and they have to send the doctor's prescription for vaping products, and
Oh,
they can
shit.
only go to a certain amount of nicotine. I think it might be 20.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that though. I don't actually know.
Shit.
Because
But-
New Zealand's wanting to do that too, like
Yeah, but,
2025, I
like,
think, or
just
30.
Yeah,
Without
it's
getting,
New Zealand though.
without
I mean,
getting too political, dairies would close down without cigarettes, and there's a lot more to it, and it is a good thing to tax.
Oh,
The government gets a lot of money from it, so that's why it's probably
100%.
taking so long. Because
what, it's like $30 for a pack? Maybe
like
40?
50.
Fuck.
50 for Taylor's. It's cheaper to
Yeah.
get the pouches.
Jesus. You found it yet, Josh?
No.
Maybe not cigarettes, but vaping has been banned.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like New Zealand wants to go smoke free by 2025, and I do actually believe they will ban it.
Yeah.
It's just a case of like when. So I'm happy, just like because I do enjoy it, and it's got me off so many other drugs. So it's bad to replace one addiction with the other, but it actually has really helped just knowing that I can feel something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you
Something
compare
like
it
that.
to like other drugs and stuff, it's a huge, like, it's not that high on the scale. Like, yes, it is still quite bad, but compared to other drugs, it's just pretty fucking minor.
I would say so. I think the main culprit is that it does really take over your life, and you can't enjoy shit without it. You know,
Yeah.
like that's like it's a huge emotional tax on you if you don't have it around, and you don't have that sort of sense of I can just have this whenever.
Yeah.
If that's gone and you're going like, well, when can I get it again? Like that's quite damaging.
Yeah.
But I suppose the same thing with I don't know.
Yeah,
Meth?
but with a lot of other...
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
With a lot of other drugs, tobacco and nicotine is way... Not better in a healthy sense, but like, if you compare the two to, like, any hard drugs, then that's way better for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
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 You-
Much harder to get off though, but I suppose it's all a trap. I suppose, but yeah, just keep going hard until New Zealand bans it, and then fuck it, wing it. You've had your fun. Just
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
it's just another step, something to learn from.
It'll be quite interesting to see the young groms that have been brought up through vaping just to go, nah, we're going to protest against this or like some fucking shit like that.
Yeah, well, it's still it is really damaging. But
Yeah.
at least it doesn't smoke out the house and put brown on the roof and shit. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
exactly.
point.
better than cigarettes, I suppose. But
Tastes
it
like
hasn't
cigarette.
been long. It hasn't been around long enough to actually study long term effects. At least from what I know, I don't actually know when vaping came in.
It would have been the 20th century, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21st. It would have been in like 2010. For sure.
Yeah, I would say 2010, 2011 maybe.
Yeah, probably. But speaking about young groms, I was walking around Bayfair the mall yesterday, and I saw this little kid talking into his watch, like with the
Wait,
Apple Watch, like talking to his mate that's across the mall. Like, these kids are so ahead of our time.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
On an Apple Watch.
way.
Well, I don't know what kind of watch it was, but he was talking into his watch and getting a response.
Oh,
So
it
he's
probably
on
would
a
have been an
phone
Apple
call
Watch.
with somebody.
That's so 007. Like James
Yeah.
Bond.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's fucked.
Like, we've got so many ways of communicating now.
Mm.
Like, phones, you can talk with Bluetooth headphones. You
Oh, well, I
And now
now
almost,
watches.
talking to your watch.
Yeah.
Soon it's going to be
Mm.
put on glasses and be able to see people.
I want it
yeah.
to stop. I want it to stop.
What,
I'm not
technology?
gonna lie. I'm actually a
Really?
little bit scared of what's gonna be coming.
Mm.
Like, it's gonna be some freaky shit.
Well, it's like on your other episode, you were talking about the glasses that you put on and it shows 3D renders and shit like that. That's too much.
You reckon?
That's too much putting
It would be
digital
very-
in reality, and it'll become impossible to escape it. Like, you know how China has the facial recognition
Oh yeah.
shit now, like, and it's all based off, like, if you're a good Samaritan, it'll actually like measure your facial expression, see if you're happy,
Oh,
see if
really?
you steal.
Yeah, dude, it's huge.
Yeah. If you steal a seat on a bus from some old lady, you know, you lose points, and once you hit the bottom, like the lowest points, you can't come back. You're just like
Really?
Dude, China's
bottom line degenerate. Yeah, it's a communist country. It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
But that's like the direction technology, I feel like, is going, and you just gotta like switch it off every once in a while. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
It's very scary seeing what can actually become of it and how it, like, it'll start ruling our lives. Not to get too tinfoil hat, but
Yeah.
it seems like a reality for China, and it's
Oh no,
fucking
it
scary.
is 100%. Because I mean, if you look at it, you go, all right, cool. There's quite a lot of polite people. In fact, almost 99% of the people here are very polite. I wonder why. And then when you say that point, you're just like, oh shit. Actually, no, there's a reason behind it.
Well, like from what I know, it works at a 70%, 75% success rate on actually judging the person. But if you've got 1 million people, what's that 5%? It's a big number, I think. And then they've actually, I think it's like 1 billion population in China. So
1.4, I think.
Yeah,
1.4 billion.
Yeah.
So that
India is
5%
1.2.
is a fucking huge number that it's misjudging, and technology is not always correct. And then what happens to those guys? Do they get fucked over? You
Yeah.
know? They don't care. They
Yeah.
just don't care. It's scary, man.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Sorry, what was the question? I ran off on a
I
massive
don't even
tangent.
fucking know.
We're
Did
talking
you
about-
find an answer about this?
No, I couldn't. It was smoking advertisements banned.
Oh
And
yeah,
you
that's the
can't
same here.
Smoke
Mm.
in specific places like government buildings, trains, or whatever. But there
Same
was
here.
no like blanket ban on smoking.
Right.
Oh,
It might not be a full Australia ban then. It might be a few.
cities.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
have states.
No.
But yeah, cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They have states.
No.
They have states.
Australia has states.
I don't know. Australia's a weird
Regions?
place.
We have regions.
States.
Australia's a weird place. I found out Coolangatta, which is like the surf capital of Australia. Oh, is it Coolangatta? Yeah.
Yeah, Congo.
It's right on the line where time zone differences are.
Yep.
So you could be living in a house and your back door is in a different time zone, and your
really?
front door is in another time zone.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And so?
Yeah, it is states. You
It's
got
only-
like
only
South,
about 7.
Western Australia, Northern Territory, South Australia, Queensland,
yeah.
New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania.
I thought they were like
Jesus.
regions, like
Yeah,
what we have
same.
in New Zealand, like
No.
Bay of Plenty, Canterbury,
It's the
Otago.
same as
Mm.
like the US, except without the president. They will have a state who like runs their.
Right.
They don't
State.
have like 50 fucking thousand different laws in each state, do they? Like the US does.
Probably be.
I wouldn't say so. I would say it's quite normalized throughout the country.
I fucking hope so.
I would say so because we don't take. Well, they don't take too much after America. It's more England.
Yeah,
Mm.
in a way.
RIP the Queen, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
Australia
thought it
wants
was
to.
about time.
Australia wants to gap the United Nations because the Queen's dead or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how
Oh.
that's gonna work out, but
Oh, it's gonna be
Commonwealth.
rough.
Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah,
Mm.
United Nations. They'll still be boys.
Rough.
Go to war.
Represent.
So no one's Christian.
No.
No, not really. No.
My grandparents are. One of them's Catholic and one of them's Christian.
Right.
Wait,
And
so
it-
what's the difference between the two? Just so I'm like on the same page.
I think the Catholics are a little bit more hardcore, bit more. I don't know.
White holy.
I would say so. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, very upstuck. The fact that they are
No superior.
Catholic. Yeah, and what happens? My fucking hell. So yeah, my grandmother is Catholic. My granddad is Christian, and there's a Catholic church by Omanu, and every church Sunday, my granddad would drive my grandmother to the Catholic church, and he would let her go in, and he just sits in his car. He will not step foot in that church because they are so like, almost like not what Christianity is like meant to be. They're very like, you live your life this way or else. Sort
Right.
of,
Shit.
you'll burn in hell.
Really?
Blah blah blah.
That's fucked.
So they
Bullshit.
base their entire life around it, whereas Christians more free.
I feel like just personally, I feel like Christianity, it's okay to make mistakes, sort of thing.
That's
but
human.
yeah, the Catholics are a little bit more understanding.
Right, yeah.
But there's a lot of different adjacent sort of religions to the same sort of Catholic, when they do believe in like Jesus and all this stuff, but what actually happened to Jesus. So like Orthodoxy believes God is not a man; he's just an entity.
Right.
Whereas the more mainstream sort of Christianity and Catholics believe God actually was a man, and all that, like they all sort of like branch off, but they're all still part of the same thing, same tree.
And when you
Different
think
leaves.
about it and the whole basis on what heaven and hell is, a man with powers can't really do that, whereas an entity, to me,
I
is
would
a
say
lot
so,
more
yeah.
realistic.
Yeah, I'd say so. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, man. And it's like there's like South Africans are really Christian. Like
Yeah.
they're so holy,
Yeah.
even though the
Yeah.
country is full of like forbidden stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Stabbing. But it's like I'll just in like a not annoying way of like Christianity's brought up, I'll like joke about it and poke fun, and then I'll like remember that they're Christian.
Yeah.
And they'll go, no, it's okay, yeah, you can talk about it. But still at the back of my head, I'm like wondering, I'll probably start making too much sense, and I'll challenge their faith, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Like
you know?
subconsciously, you're just gonna go, oh shit,
Yeah.
I just started an argument.
Even though they're okay with like me talking about it, I feel like if I just keep going, I don't want to like be the catalyst of their reaction changing their faith, essentially.
Right, yeah, I'm with you.
What'd you get?
Dog food
Is that
Nice.
and wine
all?
and bread.
Oh, good. Just the essentials.
Good old Christian staple.
Because like my girlfriend's family and stuff, they're I think Catholic, or they're one of the two and stuff. But they do not abide by any of them. Like they drink heavy, they swear heavy. Well, not heavy, but you know they don't follow the rules at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose it's whatever you feel comfortable with at the end of the day. You don't
Everyone's got
want
their
it
own
changing-
interpretation.
Yeah, you don't want it changing your life too much, you know?
No.
It's pretty hardcore, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I see people who like they're scared of like the devil or like Satan, but they don't believe in God, and it's the same fucking fairy tale.
Right.
So why do you believe in this devil entity or whatever, or scared of going to hell when you don't believe in there's a heaven? And there's a lot of people who are like that. It's like, well, same thing. Satan. I would rather join a Satanist church than God's church.
Well, and the way that it's
So
ruled
you can
out
do
now,
your own
then
thing, kind of
yeah.
thing. You don't have to abide by any
Yeah,
of the rules.
because Satanism's not directly believing in God. It's more like believing who you want to believe in. You can make someone your God, and I feel like that is a little bit more. It's not like worship the devil, blah, 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 Lucifer.
I thought that's what it was. Oh.
No, it's pretty laid back.
Yeah. None of this like drawing a circle with the
I don't
demon
think so. I mean,
pentagram in it.
They
Yeah.
probably do, but it's not like. I don't know. Well, it's like.
instead of Jesus up on the cross in the church, it's
Just upside down.
the
Well, there's
pentagram.
no-
yeah.
There's no
That's
Lucifer's
Antichrist.
Bible. It's
Yeah.
just God's Bible, so God could just be talking a lot of shit on Lucifer. He hasn't talked back. You don't know what hell's like, you know? It's just
Good
it's very
point.
one-sided.
Good point.
And like you don't see like I mean this goes back to last podcast when we were talking about conspiracy theories and shit. Like the Illuminati and stuff, they're basically based around satanic rituals and like demonology and
Kind
stuff.
of. I think they have their own religion.
Yeah, almost in a way, yeah.
It's completely like... Oh, it goes off in a different direction, and you actually have to like... The Illuminati's not real anymore. They're a part of the Freemasons.
Right, yes.
So, to join the Freemasons, you actually have to believe in what they believe in. We don't know what they believe in, but if I suppose if you do like your research or whatever,
Yeah, you're gonna find out.
yeah, and you actually have to be full 100% committed, and then hopefully you'll find your way into it. But they believe in some completely different shit, and they know a lot of stuff we don't know about. So maybe they might be onto something
Yeah.
we don't actually know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when you die, it's just black.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm the
that's-
same.
That's kind of peaceful to know that it's just black. I mean, yeah, before you were born, it was probably black. Wasn't too bad, was it?
I almost feel like being reincarnated would be awesome.
Yeah.
Like being reincarnated would be pretty fucking sick.
Well, I mean, when you're sleeping, you're not conscious. You just sleep
Feels good.
and then you wake up.
Yeah.
You don't have any memory of that time in between unless you're dreaming. But yeah, I don't understand why people are scared
No, I don't know. I think it'll be.
dying. It's
I
just
think it'll be
sleeping
bliss.
forever.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
No, when it comes to death and stuff, my old man said like a real fucking cool quote. It was just like, "Don't be sorry." It was like, "Yo, face death with no fear and live life with no regret." Like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, you'll have a fun
it's not
time.
easy.
Just
Fuck it.
go have fun.
Mm.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we're so small on the universe scale.
yeah,
Who
compared to
cares,
everything
dude?
else.
You fucking smoke that joint and you rail that line of coke. Sorry, Jackie. It's good advice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
when people like bring up like the fact that you smoke or whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna die," and it's like, non-smokers die every day.
Yeah. You can go outside. The typical saying, go outside, get hit by a bus.
Yeah,
And you could have lived the most boring life and you would think that person did nothing with their life, whereas a smoker and someone that's done drugs and they've lived their life and then they go get hit by a bus, but at least they've had fun while they had it.
yeah.
no,
I
exactly.
would much rather have that life than
Mm.
somebody that's abide by all the rules and not had any fun.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
And then
I'm the same. Just do whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want, as long as it doesn't hurt other people.
yeah, exactly. No, that's
Man.
a good point. Yeah, no, that's
Whatever.
really good. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on like other religions? Like not like the mainstream ones.
I think
but, like,
Buddhism's pretty fat.
Yeah.
If I was gonna follow any religion, it'd probably be Buddhism. But
Because that's reincarnation, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not too big on reincarnation. 'cause
Really?
You don't know what to.
Yeah, you don't know what
Becoming
you're
a
gonna
fly and just zooming around a room, being annoying. Maybe that is good. Maybe being a fly is good. Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they think about, but I can't imagine being like some of the worst insects or creatures on the planet. It's too much fun.
get. Yeah, it would be shit.
Because there's no guarantee you'd become human.
Exactly.
Not
There
that
are-
being
Or let
human's
alone
that
be on
great.
this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that.
There are unbelievable, way more like ants, for example, than there are anything else on the planet. So
Yeah.
And like going back to like the old like way olden days, like BC type shit, when they were actually like Viking gods and like you've got the classic Catholic gods and shit, Greek gods, like just even
Sorry, Catholic gods?
Catholic
God.
God,
Oh,
God.
God,
What
duh.
it's just so
BC
like
before
yeah,
Christ?
like Roman, Greek, Mayan, like the Chinese gods and stuff. Just like the people that were worshiping them is just like, whoa, shit. Okay, so you guys obviously, you know, have quite a bit of faith and believe in this, but like, oh, what's your proof? Like, yes, you've written it down, but how do you know that it's just not some cunt just absolutely jacked up on who knows what?
Yeah, well, it's like there wouldn't be any of the major wars in history without fucking religion. So
Yeah.
Yes.
if everyone was just, I don't want to say atheist, but just doesn't believe in a god, it'd be pretty relaxed.
Or let alone just
100%,
didn't care.
yeah.
Just didn't care.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Part of me thinks that, like, you know when you have a, you're about to die and all the drugs like DMT, you have that,
Because you release
Flashback.
DMT when you die.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get that, what's it called? That, like, you can see your entire life kind of thing.
Oh, flash before your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, life flash before your eyes.
of like that.
Yeah, I have a feeling that something like that happens, and then somebody sees God, and they don't end up dying and they spread that word and like I met this person when I died.
Yeah,
This is
be
what
a
happened.
trip that they're just having.
Yeah, but they're just in reality having a fucking massive DMT trip and just
Yeah. I mean,
see
it's-
the elves.
that's as likely as any religion.
Yeah, pretty much.
My grandmother, she's still alive, but she suffered a really bad stroke a couple months ago,
Yeah.
and she was pretty much in a coma, and she could still hear everything around her. Like we
Oh,
went in-
really?
we
Like
went in-
subconsciously or just
yeah,
in general?
subconsciously, yeah.
Shit.
How long was she in a coma for?
Only about I want to say a day to maybe 2 days, but she woke up and she was just like, how long was I asleep for? And then my dad was like, about 2 days, but Nick and Jaden are here, and she's like, yeah, I know, you guys have been talking. And it's like, it was so bizarre that it's like that close with death almost, but there's still on like a subconscious level they actually take in information, but still seen
That's
like brain
buzzy.
scans of people on comas and still parts of the brain are lighting up, still shit going on.
Yeah.
And you know that like when you die there are parts of your brain that still light up, like
Yeah.
that your brain is still almost functioning.
For like 10 minutes, Like you get decapitated.
Yeah.
And your brain's
You
still
don't die
functioning.
straight away.
Yeah.
Whereas
Like a
dog
headless chicken
shit,
just still going around.
you would think that it would be done.
Yeah.
You would hope, but fuck all those poor bastards in medieval times.
Bro, I
Oh,
found out
man.
the other day that France didn't ban the guillotine until like 1980.
What?
Yeah, it was really late, hey?
Yeah.
What?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and I also found out that, say there's a whole line of people being lined up for the guillotine. Is it guillotine or guillotine?
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
But accents and stuff.
Yeah. So
Call
say
it
you're at
choppy
the
sword. Fall down.
heavy blade, bang.
Yeah. X drop.
If you're like last in line, like you want to be one of the first people to be used by the guillotine, because like after the 10th person, that blade is going to be blunt as fuck because it's gone through so much bone.
Yeah.
They have to raise it and try chop
do
your
it
head off
again.
like 3 times before it. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Even when they had the I forget what they're called, but the people who actually used the axes to chop down,
Yeah.
it would never be a clean cut.
No.
Never like what you would see. It'd be like 3-4 attempts, and then they'd cut it off.
At that point, just firing range. Just firing range. Or
This
like
is
an arrow.
medieval
Yeah, like
times,
arrow.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't-
arrows. Firing range, arrow to the fucking temple.
English longbows, yeah, shoot them from a kilometer away.
Yeah.
Okay. I would much rather take an axe than a archer that's a kilometer away to anywhere on the body.
Hey, surprise me. I don't want to see it coming. Just surprise me. Why not?
Yeah, the fuck, what's it called? The guy who uses the axe. There's a name for that guy.
Yeah.
Executioner?
Yeah.
Executioner, yeah. So all the executioners which would be in towns, they actually had to live like a couple kilometers away from the city in fear that people would know who it is, and that's why they wore like the mask and stuff, because they didn't want people associating them with killing all the people, especially with like loved ones and stuff. They didn't want like revenge coming after them and stuff.
Yeah.
So they lived ages away and wore a mask, and sometimes it didn't work. They would die anyway, even though it's just a job. But
Yeah.
freaky.
Fuck, could you even imagine working as an executioner? Like in that time?
I feel like you're pretty
Scary.
exposed to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like young ones would die all the time. People just rotting.
Like just killing.
Yeah.
Imagine you have to actually kill a kid just because he took an apple.
Oh, you'd cut off his hands.
No, like if the if the punishment was
It's
like
better.
death.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You cut off his hands.
But if the punishment was death, they were just like, oh cool, I'm now killing a fucking kid.
They get paid.
Yeah. Money's money.
Yeah.
You get 2 shillings in a cow for every kill.
Living like a king.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh god.
What do you think,
What about-
Josh? When it comes to like after death and shit,
He's dead. Something to it.
just blackout, done.
Just black.
That's
Nothing.
honestly the best reality to come to terms with, because if it's not, you'll be pleasantly surprised. You'll be, yo, there's an afterlife. But if you just think that there's black and it's kind of, you're okay with it, that's the worst what can happen, I suppose.
Yeah, if you're
so-
fully expecting to like go to heaven and nothing happens, you're kind of like you have no conscience. You're not really thinking
No, you go,
anything.
what the fuck, man? I was getting into heaven.
Yeah.
It's just black.
You're in purgatory.
Oh,
That would be
that.
way worse. The fact that's even in sort of like Christianity makes it so much more worse. Because like if you're in the middle, oh, you go to purgatory and you got to wait in line. You got to wait in line for all the other people in front of you to get signed off. You know, fuck off, dude. That's so
Yeah.
bullshit.
That's right.
Get fucked, man. It's like they try and make it so much. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. You don't need a book to tell you how to be a good person. It's fucking built in human nature to understand what's wrong and right, unless you have some sort of
Mental
what's the kind way
disorder,
to say it? Yeah, I'd say mental disorder, but kind.
or just like you've been brought up through like a real bad, like rough sort of environment.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, like
Yeah.
empathy or anything like that. Yeah,
Hmm.
like you just don't know any better. But fucking
Mm.
hell.
Now, like, fuck that, bro. Have you guys ever watched the series called Don't Fuck With Cats on Netflix?
Never.
Ooh, you're gonna need a strong stomach for that. So it's like this male celebrity.
It's not
He
cats dying, is it?
nah. Oh well, yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cats die.
Oh,
I might pass. I like cats.
Yeah, it is vicious. Like I watched, it took like 'cause each it's only 3 episodes. Or yeah, 3 episodes in the season, but each episode is like an hour long. And the first episode is like knowing who this guy is, what's his background and stuff, and then his first sort of like sort of bad act, which is killing cats. But how he did it was fucking vicious. So he recorded the cats on a bed. You could only see the dude's hands, and he's painting the cats and stuff, and he puts the cats in like in a bag, zips it up partially, chucks a vacuum cleaner in it, and sucks out the air, zips it closed, and just lets the cats just sit there for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Oh god.
Once it's done,
shit out of that guy. Holy
once it's
fuck.
done,
Is he trying to
opens
create
up-
a mutant like X-Men?
No.
He's trying
No,
to
he
make
just
a Deadpool.
he just kills them.
Cool.
Oh
Yep.
fucking hell.
Once he's done, he grabs them out, makes sure they're dead, puts it up to the camera, and that's their video gone. He chucked it up on Facebook, YouTube, and stuff, and he just went, "Come find me." Like he was actually like playing a game for like people to come find him, and there was like a whole like Facebook group, just like trying to find out who the fuck this guy was, and then a whole bunch of people were like, "Oh, it's so and so celebrity," but no actual proof was given.
Right, as they
Until-
do. Yeah. Just point the finger.
Yeah,
at
just
someone
point the finger
innocent.
and stuff
That's
until he
great.
actually killed someone. He actually so he pretended to be gay on this gay website back then. He brought back I think it was an Asian man back to his hotel, drugged him, did the exact same method as he did with the cats, but when he was out cold, he killed him with what are those ice pick stabbing things? Ice. Fuck, what's it called?
A pickaxe.
Yeah, basically a pickaxe in a
The
way.
guy used a pickaxe.
Yeah, like those real like
What
fine
a
little
loser, dude. This
fucking
better shit to
blades.
use.
and he stabs him like 9 or 10 times, shows the face on the camera, cuts the video.
Jesus Christ.
It is fucking vicious. I literally after the first episode I just went, oh god, I don't even know if I can finish this series. Like this is just rough.
No, fuck that.
Jesus.
Jesus,
And you
fuck
can like
that.
see.
No, you can
watch-
see the cats slowly like losing their momentum to
Oh,
move.
God.
Like you can just see like their stomachs just slowly going down and then just stop.
That's horrific.
Fuck.
Jesus
How
Christ.
how does Netflix allow that shit?
It's classified as a documentary.
So?
Oh yeah, there's World War One, so
Yeah, and with chemical warfare and shit. So
I suppose.
I mean, I mean, it is pretty shit to kill cats online and laugh about it. But I mean, what's worse, seeing some cunts, seeing some dude's face mount from chemical warfare, or seeing a cat literally suffocate.
Cat. No, I'd rather see a guy.
No, it's just what's worse.
Yeah, what's worse?
The cat's worse.
Cat's worse?
Oh
Like
no! Oh
suffocation?
yeah, no. The cat's worse. Yeah, I was thinking, which one would you rather see? I'd rather see a guy die. See a cat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Like, it was just rough. I was like, oh.
You know that over 1 million babies get kidnapped every year.
That
Really?
sounds about right. Yeah.
Probably.
So,
That's probably. A
I mean, it
statistic.
sounds about right, to be honest. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of weirdos out there. Why not? Someone's probably missing a child and going, cool, you're now mine.
Yeah, probably. That's a statistic.
I mean, it
human
sounds
trafficking.
right. It
Human
sounds
trafficking.
Yeah, I told him to talk. Fucking hell.
Just some guy going in with a bag, picking up all the babies from the what do you
Just the
call it?
free range ones. They're just free to take.
Yeah.
Goes to a
All the
kindergarten,
babies.
pretends to be a priest. Come on, kids, we're doing a day trip. Let's go. And the
That
kids are
easy.
never seen
I
again.
don't know if a priest would work these days.
Oh, yeah, to be honest.
The name of God, baby. the guy who, one of the scientists who invented like the microwave, like the conventional one up there,
Yeah.
only died a couple years ago. He lived to be like 102 or
Fuck,
something. I don't
really?
know about that, but yeah, they asked him like sort of how it was made, and originally it was for hamsters, or hamsters or guinea pigs.
What?
They used to freeze. I'm just gonna call them hamsters. I could be wrong, but they would freeze hamsters till they would die, like heart stops. They were completely dead. They'd pop them in the microwave for a couple minutes.
Defrost them.
Yeah, pretty much defrost them, and they would come back alive.
So it's almost
Really?
like how frogs do it, in a way. Like they or like alligators and shit, like when they get frozen underwater.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's not like the crocodiles don't die then. That's just them like slowing their
Heart
blood
rate.
pressure. Yeah,
Yeah.
heart rate, blood pressure. I'm pretty sure. But these were like dead guinea pigs, like dead, frozen to death, and they would put them in the microwave and then heat it up for a bit, and they would actually wake
Just
up.
come back
You know,
something.
just
Yeah,
wake up.
yeah.
And the scientists actually described it as reanimation because they were dead. They were completely dead, and they brought it back to life. And they used some sort of like chemical agent in them to, I think, speed up the thawing process in them and actually.
And their body
Inside-
wouldn't deteriorate either because
No.
it's frozen.
Yeah, and that was originally what it was used for. I don't know, some guy must have just put a burrito in there or something. Like, oh, it can be used for food too.
Yo,
Yo.
we're gonna have some warm food instead of this cold
I would have
soup.
thought he would have died a lot earlier than
Yeah,
102 because he's working with radioactive radio
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
shit. Yeah.
yeah, it's radioactive shit.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta wait for the beeps. You gotta wait for all the beeps, and then you can open it up, and then that's all the radiation
Gone.
Oh,
sort
really?
of disappearing through the extractor fan. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they can be quite cancer causing, but you have to wait for the beeps, and then yeah, the extractor fan should stay on until it's all good.
Or else do a South Park and keep the door open, turn it on, and put your balls in there. Ball cancer. Yeah.
that'd be great.
Classic.
Get
Lots of
drunk.
brandy.
Balls, eh?
Yeah.
Good hell.
Weed card. Here we come.
Back onto the topic with like I think it was Christian or Catholic and stuff. It was a couple years ago where there was a reporter came out and said that they found X amount of bodies in the US under a church, and apparently it was like I think it was like 15 or so children that back in the day where the parents were like, hey, look, we want our kids to be raised up in this sort of environment, you know, to be godlike, believe in God, heaven, and being brought up right. Turns out that the people that were actually running the church and stuff back then would literally either A, torture them, B, just kill them
Surprise
instantly,
me at all.
or
That
C,
does
just
not
do some
surprise
form of
me.
experiment on them. And how they reported the kids when the parents came back was, oh, they ran away, they got sick, or they're just missing. And
Huh.
I think there was another study that came out. It's like apparently it was like a literal line, like a church up in like Minnesota or some shit, and it just kept
Ooh,
going down,
Minnesota.
or wherever the fuck. Kept going down and down and down, and it was just like a chain reaction of so many churches with so many kids buried under the church.
Were they all boys?
Fuck do I know, bro? But it was like fucking gruesome. It was so bad.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, they get up to no good. Those Christians. They like. Was it Christians?
Christians or Catholics, I can't remember
Yeah.
which one it was.
Sorry, I can't think straight.
It's a
Yeah.
church.
Yeah, it's a church.
Religious boys. They all think they're
Well, not just that, like
fuck
they.
the kids.
Yeah, I think it was
Literally.
like mainly based around the color as well of the kid. They were just like, alright, cool. So you're dark skin, you're going.
Oh,
under.
and it was racism as well.
Oh,
they
fuck
check
yeah.
all the
Oh,
boxes.
big-
eh?
big
They,
time.
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, big time they were racist. 100%. Because my sister told me, I was talking about it one time at dinner, and I just went, wait, what? And she goes,
That's
yeah.
a good topic there at dinner.
Yeah, I
You
just
got a
went,
good
gee,
sister,
thanks, I
too.
made for my food, and that's what you're going to bring up. And so I searched it up and shit, and like, yeah, sure enough, there's like 15 churches that were burnt down just because of how many bodies they found.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Yeah. They froth that, eh?
Yeah.
Big time.
Love killing people. Name of
Different
God.
colour,
Ooh.
different belief. Nah. You're from Satan himself. You black boy. Black girl. I can say that.
Kind of. Kind of can. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Because you're Māori, not
True.
African American.
Actually, no, I did Ancestry.com. Apparently, I'm really
I'm
black.
2% African American.
Nah.
So I can say it. I can say the word.
Yep. No. It turns out I'm actually a lot darker than my sister on the inside than the outside.
Wow.
Mm.
I do want to take an ancestry test, but I don't want to see any German bloodline or anything.
I'm 1.2% Jewish.
You're just white as they
Yeah.
come.
Oh, Jewish.
Yeah, Jewish.
Well, you do have a big nose. No, I could have guessed that actually. A little bit Jewish. Is that your side?
No, I'm Viking.
You're
Mm.
Slavic. Norwegian? Swedish? Which one
White.
is that?
Just white.
I would like to think I've got a bit of Viking in me because of the blonde hair, but probably not. I'm not big enough.
Mm.
They breed them big over there.
Oh shit, yeah.
Wow.
It's all the cheese and shit from the cattle, the calcium. Just fucking big boys they grow into. Yeah.
Like my girlfriend,
Huge.
her DNA test came back, and it's the funniest shit ever. It's almost 50-50 of German Nazi and
I don't think
just-
you can slap
yeah,
Nazi on
yeah.
the end. I think
Okay,
it's just
that's-
German.
You can't just associate German with Nazi.
So her background's just basically Nazi.
Fucking
So
hell.
it's basically like 50-50 of German and Jewish. So she basically just kills herself at that point when it comes to her blood. Her DNA.
I mean, a lot of Germans, like
Raped.
Right.
Yeah. yeah.
I don't know.
So
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, back then, yeah, I can see.
Where did she get her accent from?
Mum,
And what accent is it?
Irish.
Where the fuck did that come from? If
Honestly,
she's
her
German
mum,
and
her
Jewish?
mum, I can barely understand sometimes.
Well,
I'm
there's got to
like,
be a bit of Irish in the bloodline.
oh yeah, no,
Oh, it
it's-
sounded really Irish when I said that. Or that's my Irish bloodline.
yeah, there's a bit of Irish in there as well. But like
When I
her
hear it, I
mum-
go full fucking. Yeah, let's go Irish. IRA, let's bomb shit.
Conor
Let's go,
McGregor.
lass.
But yeah, her mum just you can't even understand her sometimes. You're just like, can you translate?
No, I felt that too. My friend Rion's girlfriend, her whole family's Irish. And I went to her 21st and I got stuck talking to the oldest cunt there. Sorry.
She's gonna kill us.
If anything, that puts emphasis on how old this guy was. Imagine like dead man walking. He comes up to me and starts talking. It's so Irish, you cannot understand a single word. And I was going there going, yeah. Yeah, I'm Irish too. He said he was South Irish, and I was like, fuck, I'm North Irish, and they hate each other.
Oh
No.
god.
And I found out their whole family is South Irish, and I'm North Irish, and they absolutely like went to war.
No.
And the guy said, "I'll fight you," and he, because he was quite old, he went like that, and I was like, "I'll kill you."
Instant respect.
All of the other family left. It was just me and him, and I was just like, "Bro, really, bro? You?"
I could full flick head. I fucked that one up. I could full head flick you and you die, old man. Like,
No, it wasn't that mean. I was just trying to like egg him on. I had no idea what he was saying the whole time. But I was going, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah."
Yeah,
Until it ended, and I was like, "Fuck." Could actually breathe after that. I don't know.
When it comes to Christmas, I'm meeting my girlfriend's granddad, and he's apparently really like Australian, like your typical bogan Australian,
Oh, he's
But,
easy
like,
then.
but like trucker,
Oh,
kind of like
okay.
hard. So it's hard Australian. So it's gonna be interesting meeting him.
The greeting for people like that is just headbutt them.
What's going on, mate?
Hey, mate. Yeah, headbutt them and he'll be like, "Yeah, you're a good lad. Good drive trucks one day, follow you."
honestly, just do like a full week of just studying trucks and just put out some facts and he goes, a well-educated man, I see.
Thank you all for joining in and listen to the special episode of
What's this, 4, 5? 5. 4.
yeah, episode 5
yeah.
of the BFAM Podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick and Josh, for joining. You'll be here for episode or the next
Episode
part 2
6.
of this special guest moment. Yeah.
Any last words?
Any words from our esteemed guests?
Last word.
No.
10 and under.
Good album.
10 and under.
Good choice.
Oh, I got nothing.
You know,
No, fair enough.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, sweet.
Long whites are good.
Oh,
No, they're okay. They're not good. They're not great. They're okay.
Fair enough.
but don't forget to hit us up on our Instagram page at BFAM. What was it? 2022.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm 22 too.
Listen to us on Spotify and YouTube, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.
Later.
Trying to get you to wake up!
Stay with me, little bitch. Yeah, you know that I'm your man. To be counted like a snitch. No thoughts, no steps.